Fuckery Is Abound. What's going on, guys and gals? My name is NekoFluttershy, and welcome to a live stream. Now, okay, this update is a very vital, well, not really vital, it's an update, okay? So get ready to see some bullshittery, get ready to do some shit, right? Get ready to fucking, listen to shit. So, first thing I want to announce is, for those of you that don't know, it was titled DJ Judson is an Asshole. It was just a joke, you know, a joke live stream, because I think DJ's pretty fucking cool. You know, DJ's a good man, he's awesome, he needs to keep up the good work, and all that. But the first thing I'd also like to mention is, you know, why, you know, if you go search for it right now, it's not going to exist. Unless by some luck that someone fucking downloaded it, or whatever, while it was up. But, most likely, you'll never see it again. Why? I deleted it. Might be wondering, well, why did you delete that live stream? You never do that. Well, I have done that in the past with live streams that didn't quite go well. You know, live streams that don't exactly fit on the channel. I want my videos to be good. I want my videos to be unique. I want my well, not really unique. Well, I do want to be unique, but I also want my videos to exist in a way that everybody can enjoy them. I mean, this channel is not really family friendly, but you know, fuck it. I don't care about family friendly content. But why did I delete the live stream? Well, the live stream I deleted because I was getting some hate. Now, you may be wondering, oh, so you're one of those people that late hate gets you. No, that's not it at all. No. I really don't care what people think about me. I don't care what people say about me. I don't care what... Actually, no, it was multiple reasons why I deleted it. I deleted it mostly because I was getting hate. Now, again, I'm not that kind of person to just, like, be like, I can't take the hate, stop it, you know. I really don't care. Like, say whatever you want about me, say whatever you, I don't care. I really don't. I don't give 2.5 fuckery fucks about that shit. I really don't care. But, you know, it was unwelcome, right? I want my channel to be... I know it was not family friendly, like, my content's not family friendly in general. Fuck family friendly, fuck kid friendly. Who cares about that bullshit, right? Not me. But the only reason I deleted it because of that was not just because I wanted my channel to be more, like, clean, I guess. And, you know, I also ended up deleting that, not just because I wanted my channel to look better and shit like that, but, you know, all the hate and all that, is that I don't want people getting the wrong idea. See, you know, around where I live, there's a lot of people that hate me because of my past transgressions, the things I've done when I was younger. And they think every tiny thing that pops up, oh, you know, William did it, oh yeah, it was him, he's the one that did this shit. When that's not true. And, you know, like, I don't want people getting the wrong idea or perceive me as this evil being. I try to be as genuine as I can on this channel, while at the same time trying to be, you know, comedic, trying to be a little entertaining for you guys and gals. That's what YouTube is, a place for people to post what they want and entertain audiences. You know, and the thing about it is, I just don't really think that those people that hated on me, I don't think they understand how good of a person I am. I don't think they understand the whole, situation. I don't think anybody knows anything about what's going on, or what happened. I'm not gonna that was weird. But I'm not going to explain it here. I'm not going to explain at all. I've already explained it a bunch of times throughout my videos. Long story short, I am not this evil person that a lot of people around here seem to think I am. I am not perfect, but neither are you. No one is, right? You know, we've all gone through things in life. We've all done things we regret. We've all said things. But, you know, I'm no animal abuser, okay? I am not that. I never have been, never will be. Because, unlike the rest of these people that seem to think that their opinion matters, that, oh, it must have been him, blah, blah, blah. No, I mean, unlike the rest of these people, I at least have a kind heart. I, at least, you know, I own up to my mistakes. I tell people, like, you know, when the cat's out of the bag and shit like that, I'm like, yeah, okay, so what? I did this. You know, I'm not proud of what I did, but I did it. You know, those sort of things. You know, but if I'm gonna keep denying something, it's for a good reason. Because I didn't do it. You know, and, like, I mean, a lot of people, they're just like, oh, you can keep fighting this, you can't fight this, or, and some other people will be like, oh, you can't fight this forever. I can't. But, you know, ultimately, people think as they want about me. They can say whatever they want, they can do whatever they want. I don't really care. But, I mean, if you're going to try to roast me, if you're going to try to be an asshole, you need to get your facts straight. You need to hear both sides of the story. You need to figure out, you know, what really happened instead of blindly following, you know, other people that don't know anything about what they're talking about. You know, yeah, it is true. You can go look up, you know, my name, and it'll be, oh, police report this and that. But that's, you know, the only reason it's there is because where I live, all the police are corrupt. All the sheriff's department is corrupt. And the guy I was dealing with was extremely corrupt. He forced me to admit to something I didn't do. Like, he seriously forced me. I'm not talking, you know, point a, you know, gun to my head. If that was the case, I'd be like, yeah, go ahead, shoot me. I don't care. And even to this day, I'm still the same way. I'm like, hey, if you're gonna kill me, kill it. I don't care. I really don't care if you kill me or not. It's not my problem. It's not my ass that's gonna get fried. You know, it's not that. But I digress. So, you know, I just don't want people to perceive me as a bad person. I don't want people getting the wrong idea and, you know, blindly just following other people without actually getting facts first, without getting the proper knowledge, or at least getting the story from both ends. And letting these people make their own conclusions. Because you know how these people are. I mean, you don't really know entirely what these people are, but you do understand now that they are assholes, you know? And, I mean, mostly the people that were harassing me in the comments, like, if any of you saw the comments that were on the live stream yesterday, or any time throughout almost 24 hours, it was a bit cautious decision. I'm like, should I have deleted the video during the live stream? Should I not have? I ultimately decided to do that because, I mean, let's face it. I want my channel to be, like I said, as, you know, as true to who I am as possible. I don't want some freak bags popping in, being like, oh, you did this, oh, you did that. And you could tell these kids were just fucking haters. Yeah, you could tell that they were hating on me just because they can. They find something that they either A, don't like about you, or B, a rumor that goes on about you that, well, in this case, is not true. You know, that's why it's called a rumor. And then they go with the flow. But the thing about it is that that's not the only reason I deleted that live stream yesterday. Well, yeah, the live stream I did yesterday. Yeah, I can't even talk properly these days. Eesh. But The other reason was, it kind of flows with the whole bullying situation that was going on. Again, I don't care about that. I don't care if you harass me or whatever, but do it off my channel. Do it just anywhere else but my YouTube channel. I want to keep a clean image. I want to keep good, you know? And your false bullshit isn't exactly helpful, right? And you know who you are. You know damn well who you are. But in addition, it kind of flows with that. In addition to being that way with my content and wanting to keep a good image, you know, as good as I possibly can, at the very least. You know, it's like, there is no place. I mean, yeah, I know the internet is jam-packed full of it, but there is no place on the internet and or on my channel for hate. There's no place for that at all. There is no reason why anybody should hate you for anything. Well, actually, I mean, yeah, I get it. I actually mentioned that in the live stream. I'm like, you know, it's okay if you hate me. I really don't care. Because, let's face it, not everybody's going to like me, in the same way that not everybody's going to like you. I mean, you don't exactly have to be liked by everybody. It's not a fucking rule, okay? But what is a rule on the internet, especially, is that, you know, people are assholes. You know, they will hate on you and whatever, just because they don't exactly like themselves. That's it. But also, again, going with the flow of another reason why I deleted that live stream was not only to keep my reputation as good as I possibly can, which I'm pretty sure I fucking tarnished that shit by making some of these videos. I swear, like, the videos and live streams that I do, I swear, they're just like, oh, fucking weird. But kind of going along with that, I deleted that because, like, I mean, not only do I want you guys and gals to not think of me as a bad person, you know, just because of some fucking cunt shit like that that were talking shit, but, you know, going along with that, like, while I was doing my roasting and talking shit on the haters, I was like, yeah, well, at least I don't do this, at least I don't do that, at least I'm a cool person, blah, blah, blah. You know, I feel like I got a little carried away. And I was being a little more, I was kind of being like them, in a way. Which is not something you should be. You should not be like the haters. You shouldn't try to fight fire with fire when it comes to hating. Because you may just, I mean, it's cool to roast people. Be like, oh yeah? I mean, I may do this, but at least I don't do that, you know, whatever. Just, I mean, I don't want people, again, thinking I'm an asshole. I mean, I know I'm an asshole, but I don't want people really thinking that on this channel. And so I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I mean, people can ultimately think whatever they want. But in the future, if you're going to comment shit, expect your channel to be deleted from my, you know, from the comments. You will no longer be able to comment on that account on my channel. And if you somehow do make another account, I'll just remove it. So, yeah. Like, while I'm doing a live stream, it's different. But, you know, with normal videos, I can at least change the flow of things. Like, YouTube hasn't really been doing this job recently, but, again, when have they ever done their job? Come on. But, I mean, the thing about it is like, I have comments set to only I can review them. Like, only I can approve them. If I think the comment is an asshole, then I'll delete it. If I think the comment is spam, like, what, you know, one of those porn bots you see, you know, a whole lot recently, I'll delete those. Not before making a fucking, or not before screenshotting these things and making a video about it. So that will be coming up soon. A video will be coming up soon of the porn bot situation. So, yeah. It shouldn't take that long. I should just make a video and then, you know, and then just like screenshots and things and then this and that and use VideoPad editor to edit the videos and yeah. So yeah, it'll be seeing the good quality of Doom or whatever game I'm playing. I'm gonna choose a popular game because of the fact that I want to get more views and whatnot. So, like after that, I mean, it's pretty simple. And there's a lot of fucking comments that are, you know, www that fucking hotgirls.com, blah blah blah, porn this, porn that. Now, I may fucking clickbait my titles a lot, but no, I don't condone that. I don't condone people posting. Yeah, you can post a link to your YouTube channel. I don't care. But when it comes down to posting websites that can potentially cause issues, I mean, like people trying to steal your account, because that's ultimately what they're trying to do. They're making these accounts, they're making these bots and whatever to steal your information, hack your account, and do it all over again. You know, that, and they're all fake anyway. Like I went on as on the I went on to Google Chrome as incognito. I was going incognito. I didn't have any account set up on there. I went onto the video where the comment was posted, and then after that, what I ended up doing, I clicked on the link, and it was one of those, oh, find hot babe in your area looking for sex. Yeah, you know, that sort of bullshit. Yeah, there could be a hot girl looking to fuck me, you know, but in my area, come on. All the women in my area are fucking hookers that don't really, you know, they're either too country or they're too gangster. Come on, they're not my type, right? I wouldn't fuck any of them even if I had the chance to. Let's face it. I'm not talking all women are that way from here, but like the majority of them are. So, you know, no, it's not happening. But anyways, you know, it's a scam. If you click on the link, it will steal your account. That's why I did it in incognito, because there was nothing to steal. There was no account information being used at all at that time. I mean, yeah, I was going on Chrome. Yeah, sure, steal the IP address. I don't care. It's not my IP address. It's not, I did it when I was elsewhere at the library. So, hey, I don't want to get too fucked up at the library, but still. I mean, it's a thing that happens, you know, it's, you know, I investigate these things so you don't have to. It's kind of the nostalgia critic of scams. I'm basically the nostalgia critic of scams. That's, you know, I review them so you don't, what did I say before? I forgot. It was something similar to the whole, fuck. Yeah, I fuck. I fuck and I follow. But it's sort of the whole, I clicked the link so, you know, fuck it, I clicked the link so you don't have to. Of course, again, I do it on incognito mode so no one knows what I'm doing, and also the fact that, Google might, regardless, because you know Google's fucking stealing some information over there. But also, when it comes to scams, I want to make sure my accounts do not get affected. When it comes to my Facebook, I don't care. I'll fucking click all the spam and phishing links that there are on Facebook. I don't care about my account on Facebook. You know, I don't really care about Facebook in general. The only reason why I use it is to get in contact with my friends. That's it. Anyways, I strayed far from the thing. But anyways, as I was saying, you know, why I deleted that live stream was because of, you know, I mean, mostly because of the haters. Not that I let them get to me or anything. I don't care about what the fuck they think. But I just want to keep a good, clean image on my channel, you know. I mean, people can say what they want in real life, because, I mean, YouTube, I mean, yeah, it can be real life, but most likely if you're doing YouTube, you're putting on a persona. You're putting on, I guess you could say, a mask that isn't exactly who you are. Yeah, sure, you have Jacksepticeye and, well, I guess, you know, Jacksepticeye and Markiplier are real people who, you know, but there are some people, they act in character, and they don't want people thinking that, you know, their character is, you know, bad. Or, you know, they don't want their personality being in a bad light. And I don't think anybody really wants that. In general, whether you're a character like the Angry Video Game Nerd or Nostalgia Critic or whatever. You know, or even if you're genuine, like I am, or, you know, Jacksepticeye or whatever. But aside from that, I kind of felt like I was being too much of an asshole. Now here's the thing with me. If you're an asshole to me, like if you are purposefully trying to piss me off, if you're purposefully trying to, you know, do this and do that, then I, in turn, will be a complete asshole to you. Hey, you get what you get. And you damn well better receive what you can dish out. If you call me a fucking retard or a faggot or whatever, be prepared for me to call you worse. That's how it works with me. Because I will not stand by and take it. I mean, yeah, you can say what you want, do what you want, I don't care. I don't let it get to me. But, you know, I have some choice words for fucking haters, you know? Anybody that would decide to hate on my channel. And not only that, but I just didn't really think... I mean, cause I've done enough. Well, I'm doing a Doom Eternal live stream right now, technically, because I'm playing the game right now. But I think I've done too much Doom, you know, and it was just a joke live stream that was probably most likely going to be, well, now, I mean, I wouldn't have taken it down anyway. I would have kept it there as a joke. Like, ah ha ha, DJ Judson's a fucking asshole, blah blah blah, you know. In reality, he's a cool guy, you know. And that's one thing. I've had some people ask me, again, you know, which is he? Is he cool? Is he not? Just realize that whenever I call DJ an asshole or be an asshole to DJ, it's all in good fun. It's all a joke. It's all a prank. It's all just for goofs and gaffs and shit like that. It's all for jokes. You know, we actually are pretty cool with each other. We're basically like brothers in a way. You know, we're fucking awesome. You know, I mean, especially him. So there's that. And, you know, it's, like I said, just a joke. I didn't really think... I knew people were going to take it seriously, despite it being a joke, because... I mean, that's how the internet is. You say something as a joke, or you do something hilarious, like, oh, DJ Judson's an asshole, and then all of a sudden, people are like, oh, you know, what's the problem with DJ? Why is he an asshole? Why do you not like him? Blah, blah, blah. When, in reality, he's totally cool. He's fine. He's awesome. You know, keep up the good work, DJ. And that is another thing. Like, I just realized that from the future. Here on out, if, you know, if I mention DJ Judson's a fucking asshole every time I say, DJ Judson, you fucking asshole, you know, or something like that, it's all a joke. You know, it just, for future reference, it's a joke. We're cool. We are fine. You know, we are awesome. You know, we're as good can be. And then some. But, you know, that's just mostly why I ended up deleting that live stream yesterday. Well, earlier today, but you get what I mean. You get what the fuck I mean. You know, I mean, it's whatever. Now, for the bonus things, I mean, these are not really that important to this live stream, but they are kind of important at the same time. Like, it's important to, well, shit, I fucked that up. But it's important to, you know, it's really important that you know some of the changes that are happening on this channel. As you may see from, like, if you go onto my YouTube channel right now and you see the channel banner, you will see it's changed. Yes, I decided I would change the banner a little bit. Why exactly? I don't know. I mean, I like the banner that I already had before I changed it, but I was looking for a change of pace. I was looking for something, that's a zombie cultist, and I get the fucking Unmaker. Okay then. That's what I was saying. You know, like, I do enjoy the, hey, what's up, Cody? But, you know, I do enjoy the thing I had before. You know, the banner that I had for this channel before. I can always change it back whenever I feel like it. If I decide, I'm tired of this particular banner, I'll just change the banner again. I've done it before, I'll do it again. You know, it's pretty simple. And, you know, it's, like, I felt like this channel needed somewhat of a change. Like, oh, shit. Well, there we go. But as I was saying, you know, I mean, it's good to have some change here on the channel. No, I've been talking so much already. Damn. Woo! So yeah. Another small change that I guess isn't really small, but it's not big either. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I'll have to check later on this. But I do believe I have Twitch set up on the PS4. I think. I'm not sure. I'm not positive. Don't quote me on that. Ah! Damn it! I talk too fucking... Ugh. I talk too fucking much on this live stream already. But as I was saying, you know, I got Twitch set up. Now, like I said, don't quote me on that because I may not actually have Twitch set up. I don't know for a fact. I don't know for sure. I may or may not have it, you know, located. Okay, looks like I gotta go back. But, yeah. So after all that, you know, I decided, hey, I see it. So I decided, hey, you know, I might as well, I mean, while I'm doing live streaming on PS4, I may as well make the most of it and try to get an audience, you know, from Twitch. And when that time comes, if it turns out I do have Twitch enabled on this PS4, I'll let you know. So therefore, you guys and gals can check out the streaming that I do on there. Maybe follow me on there. I was thinking to myself recently, I'm like, you know what? I think maybe I should do Twitch. And actually a lot of other people were thinking the same thing. Like, some people were telling me, you know, why don't you just do Twitch? And I'm like, I guess that's not a bad idea. Maybe I should do Twitch. Maybe I should, you know, start live streaming on there. And maybe, I'm not doing this strictly for the money. I'm doing it because I want to, and I just love live streaming, and I think it would be a good change of pace, you know, to do it if it is a thing that I have. But I think when it comes down to it, I'm taking the hits. fuck you. But when it comes down to it, I mean, I just want more places to live stream. Ah, shit. But as I was saying, when it comes to it, like, while I'm going on with live streaming, and while I'm doing Twitch, I think it would be just a good idea overall, because, when it comes to it, I mean, I'm still playing the same games I am on YouTube. You know, I'm still doing some Doom Eternal, Doom 2016, whatever. Whatever I feel like playing on a live stream. So, I figured, hey, why not do it somewhere else where gaming is the prime target. Where gaming is good on the platform. And so I did. I decided, hey, I may as well go with Twitch, and yeah. Now, how do I get this open? I know how I get that open, because, yeah, fuck it. But, you know, in addition to the banner, I also made, I guess you could say, a final video. Like a final video. Like, you know, the end of the video. You know what I'm saying? Like a final upload. Not on this channel, actually. I would never do that. This is where I have most of my subscribers, most of my viewers come here. And where basically most of my fan base and audience are. So I'm not getting rid of my channel. I'm not going to stop, you know, making content here. But on my other channels, like my backup channel, which I'll get more into that channel later. But I made, in case you haven't noticed, I made some other channels. Which after this one, or shortly after this channel was known back in 2012 as William Clark, which is my real name. I went and I was like, okay, so maybe I can make a new channel. And I'm like, okay, what should this be about? And I chose William Clark's Pokemon Journey. So I made a Pokemon channel designed specifically and only for Pokemon. And like a year or two came later, and I made William Clark's gaming channel, which is the same thing as my Pokemon channel, except with gaming. And then a year or two after that, I made Brony the Chihuahua, which was about Chihuahuas and My Little Pony. Odd. Yeah, I know. But looking back at the time, you know, even before I stopped uploading completely on those channels until I decided to upload one final video, just to let people know, hey, you know, I'm not completely gone, I'm not completely dead, only mostly, blah blah blah. You know, I was like, huh, you know, maybe I should stop. Maybe I should put everything that I'm already doing onto one channel. So, for example, you know the Brony the Chihuahua stuff, right, that I have done on that channel, if you remember that channel at all. If not, that's whatever. Like, that shortly just died. And then, well, actually, I think the Pokemon channel was already dead on arrival. I didn't upload much on there. And then my gaming channel, I think it was probably the next successful. Like, it's not successful by any means at all. Like, there's that. But people still commented, like, several years later. Like, there's a comment like a week or two ago, where the fuck have you been, you know, we miss you, and whatever. And then it was at that moment when I figured, hey, you know, it's not fair that these people don't at least get a final goodbye. You know, one final video on these channels. And I made, I renamed this channel. I renamed the channel from William Clark to NekoFluttershy. I wanted to create a brand, an idea. I wanted to create something different, something that I didn't think of before. And I was like, okay, so exactly what exactly am I gonna do? You know, and so after that, I decided I would just change the name, and then yeah. So then after that, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to. Yeah, I'm just going to basically not only change my thing, but you know, today I just gave my audience a final farewell on the channel, on the other channels, basically saying, hey, you know, these channels are dead, you're not supposed to see any more content on here ever again, but, you know, while this channel is gone, I have one other channel for you to check out that I actually do upload on every day, or at least I attempt to, I try to, and it's called NekoFluttershy. I'm like, you know, I'm telling people this, and I also mentioned, oh, yeah, I also mentioned in there that, you know, I only use my gaming channel, which I'm going to use air quotes here from here on out, as a gaming channel, you know, or as a backup channel, because, I mean, what if something happens here? What if something happens to NekoFluttershy? What if something happens, like, let's say, for example, I can't upload anything on this channel for today, because you know how YouTube is, right? They fuck over a lot of people. And, you know, let's say, for example, that I can't upload, you know, anything. Let's say my channel somehow, some way gets taken down for no reason at all. Well, I have a backup, so I can post things on there. And yeah, so I at least have a plan, you know. I mean, mostly I think if this channel goes down, I probably just might give up and be like, you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna bother YouTube. I'm gonna bother with Twitch. But yeah, I think that it's whatever. Like, sure, and I could, in theory, you know, just like keep on going, but I just choose not to, you know, after a while. And I'm just like, you know, it's not worth it. Again, I'm not doing this for the views. Or I'm not doing this for the money. Even though I would love to get paid by YouTube just to make content. I'm doing this because I love doing it. I'm doing it because I can. Because I feel like my audience needs more from me. Like, they need... Oh! That's how you do it. I'm a fucking moron. But I feel like, you know, after all this, like, I mean, after the content that I post, I mean, you know, what if something happens to this channel? And again, I didn't exactly say I'm dead, like, at all. Well, I did, but I also didn't. Like, I'm still going. I'm still creating content for you guys and gals that you will enjoy. I'm still, you know, doing things that you people will enjoy watching. And, you know, I think I don't need multiple channels. Now, you might be wondering, are you going to delete your channels? Are you going to delete, you know, your Pokemon channel or your gaming channel or Bronin Chihuahua? No. I want those videos there as a reminder of how far I've come. The last time you see an upload from me, or the last time you saw, if any of you actually watched my gaming channel or anything like that, you saw very shit quality. You saw horrible things. You saw, you know, pixelated cameras. You see this and that. You know, you see all these other things. And, you know, I want that to be a reminder, not only to you guys and gals, but to myself, of how far I've come since those days. How many views and subs have I obtained since, you know, all those years ago. And so I did. I'm keeping those channels there. If any of you want to watch them, go ahead. Matter of fact, I don't really recommend you comment on those because I'm not going to be around anymore, or all that much. Like, so if you comment something negative, I may go onto my channel and then, I'm still going to delete those comments. I'm going to go onto my channel and then just, like, delete those comments. I will still moderate those comments. You know, so if any of you decide to talk shit, be prepared for your comment and your channel to no longer exist on my list of comments or channels that are allowed to comment. Because I will not tolerate these people hating on me. You know, and I get everyone goes through hate, but I don't need that much bullshit. So, I mean, just because, oh, you're free, you know, you don't upload anymore on these channels or whatever, that does not mean you get to start shit, okay? Fair warning to you. In addition, you know what? I don't care if you're a little kid or not. If you comment something bad that could ruin my reputation, I will press charges on you. I will. I'll be like, hey, you know what? You're harassing me. And that's exactly what these people were doing last night. They were harassing me, you know, being like, oh, you stab a dog, blah, blah, blah. Did you do this, do that? Your channel sucks. I mean, it went, you know, from like, your channel sucks to fucking animal cruelty shit. And I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not dealing with this harassment. So I ended up, you know, deleting the live stream. So now it doesn't exist anymore. No matter how hard you look it up. You know, because like I said, you know, the recap, I want to keep a clean image. I want to keep, you know, things like that. Like, even if I do have a criminal record, so fucking what? What the hell does it matter what it is? You don't know what happened. And you don't realize how many people get fucked over for no reason. I mean, people get falsely convicted because of their skin color. And because they just don't like you. They will find ways to accuse you of bullshit. And also, these people were doing it to meet their status quo. They knew that I didn't do anything wrong. But they kept it going. They wanted to make their money. They wanted to do other things. You know? And so they're like, hey, we can get him for this. Because no one is going to believe him, blah blah blah. Well, guess what, you little fucking cunt turtles? You fuck suckers, you bitch wagons. Yeah, bitch wagons. You know, I don't need that bullshittery. You know, and believe it or not, there are people that believe me on this. So, your statement is invalid. You're invalid. Your fucking face is invalid. You look like I could just slip a credit card into your face and it would be denied. Ha! Nah, I'm just fucking around, but in all seriousness though, like, if you want to talk shit, I get it, it's the internet. But, you know, these people are from the area that I'm in. Where I live. So, I think I have a fair right to sue them, or at the very least, press charges. And I know it's probably not going to get far, But I want you guys and gals to know I'm not fucking around. You know, if push comes to shove, which, let's face it, I believe it has, I am going to not only deny all these allegations that you humans are saying, but in addition, you know, I also want you guys and gals to understand that it's not okay to try to ruin someone's life just because. I mean, not only do you not know what they've been through or, you know, the exact details of what happened, you have no business being in my business, right? If I want to talk about all these things, I will talk about it. And this goes back to what I was talking about earlier, where it's like, you know, if I did something wrong, I will own up to it. I'll be like, yes, I did this, I said this, I, you know, did this and that. But, you know, I'm not going to just admit to something I didn't do, unless I was forced into doing so. And even then, you know, I would be hesitant. Because I'm not going to ruin my reputation just because a couple of you idiots decide, hey, you know, we can get him for this. And by the way, if anybody from the Meigs County Police Department is watching this, or the Sheriff's Department or anything like that, if any of you are watching this, fuck you. You just ruined an innocent man's life. You know, it's already hard for me to get a job because of, you know, XYZ, because there's hardly anything here. But you made it a whole lot worse by falsely convicting me of a crime I didn't even commit. And, you know what? You know what? Maybe I should get you. I should press charges on you for multiple things. One, I still don't have my tablets back that you stole from me. Yeah, you stole my property. I didn't do anything wrong and you stole that shit from me. And, while I'm talking about things that you've done, Meigs County Sheriff's Department, I think I should also press charges on you for all this. For ruining my life. By forcing me to admit to something I didn't do. Knowing full damn well that I would never do something like that. Because, you know, while I was in jail for 2 months, you know, I overheard some of the people that were working there, you know, some of the deputies and the guards and that are, you know, that were supposed to be watching. I overheard them say something while I was, you know, while they were doing their rounds, you know, checking in on us. And they said, ha, I can't believe we just fucked over William Clark. And I'm like, yep. And I'm sure none of you are gonna believe me on this, but it's true. Like, they actually said those things. And given how, you know, given how it is, they knew that I didn't do anything wrong. They fucking knew. So, that should go for corruption as well. I should definitely get them for that as well. Like, there's a long list of things I can get these police, you know, the Sheriff's Department involved with. I can sue them, and I can make tons of money. Maybe I can leave this shithole to where I don't have to worry about this. Maybe, if the right person, which my friend DJ was talking about this, he said something about maybe I should consider getting a lawyer, an actual lawyer who knows what they're talking about, who can actually defend me and fight for me and all these things. And, you know, and after that, you know, just, you know, fix all these things that have happened, you know. And because there is not any evidence at all that suggests that I did that or that I would do something like that. And in addition, the fact that I was forced and we live in an area where it's basically nothing but corruption, I think I got a pretty good chance to get this expunged, to get my record gone. Because I don't want to go somewhere, you know, like Dayton or whatever, and then, because I do know that my criminal record follows me, regardless of if I did anything or not. If there's something on the list that's like, oh, you did this, did that, you know, and there's not a lot of people out there that, you know, while they're doing the job interview, that they're not wanting, a lot of them aren't really wanting you to explain why that is. And they're also not willing to give you a chance. Now here's my question. You are a nobody. You're just some guy looking for a job, right? So what does it matter if these people let a convicted felon in their ranks? You know, I mean, if I want to work at Subway or McDonald's or anything like that, I don't want to. Because I don't really want to work at fast food. But if I have to work at fast food, you know, I mean, if I was working somewhere, you know, if I was the manager, if I was the boss of the area, I'll be like, I see you got a felon. Well, it doesn't matter to me what your criminal past is or was. As long as you don't do that shit here, you're fine. You know, I mean, it's not about the criminal record. It's not about, you know, whether or not someone did some when they were younger. Like, it really doesn't. To me, it matters if you can do the job well. I don't give a fuck if you have a criminal record. Like, I'll still talk to you, I'll still, you know, yes, I will be wary of you. I'll be like, okay, maybe I shouldn't get too close just in case. But, you know, regardless of what they did. Now, and it also depends, I guess, on what kind of felony you have. If you got a drug felony, then it's not bad, as opposed to, like, a violent crime, or anything like that. But even so, it should not exactly matter what, you know, what exactly your past is or was. Because your past does not define you. Even if you did some yesterday, you know, I mean, I can understand, you know, all that shit. But, I mean, what if you did it because you had no other option? What if you did something because you had no choice? What if, you know, this and that? So, yeah, there's that. Well, in addition, I also think that it's all bullshit anyway. This whole county, I think this area needs to be burned down. Like, this place should no longer exist. Like, I'm not into witches or anything like that. I don't believe in witches. I don't believe in satanic... I don't believe in heaven or hell or anything like that. I don't believe in curses. Or anything like that. But I do have to admit, this place, I think this is pretty cursed. This place, this whole county is cursed. If you live here, you will be corrupt just like everybody else. And if you're not corrupt within the next few days, they will probably force you to be that way. And then they'll be like, oh, look at this, blah, blah, blah. You know, these people don't tell you anything that suggests otherwise, right? I mean, it's whatever. It's, if you want to be an asshole, be an asshole. I could be an asshole back. And if you're going to convict me of a crime I didn't commit, I can do the exact same thing to you. See how you like being convicted of animal cruelty when you had no rhyme or reason for doing anything. See how you like being a convicted felon, losing your job. Well, I didn't lose a job because I never had one to begin with, but, you know, okay, good luck trying to find another job. Good luck trying to live your life the same. Trying to be normal. Good luck trying to do any of this shit. Because we live in a society where, I mean, your past doesn't matter if you did some yesterday or 10 fucking decades ago. It doesn't matter. If you did something wrong, you're fucked for life. And that's not cool. That's not right. That was never right. That never will be right. And in addition to this, also to kind of go back to what I was talking about earlier, going back to what I was talking about with the whole haters sort of thing. Like, when it comes to that, like, these people, they were saying that they don't support the Black Lives Matter movement because they don't like how brown they are. You know, they're being racist. Then again, the entire county is racist. So, like, the people I knew when I was in jail, you know, they said, and this is pretty true, just, seeing how America is today, in that if you are different from each other, they will find a way. Like, I think the only reason that they fucked me over, it's not just because of my past. I did things when I was younger. I stole some things when I was younger. I was like 9 or 10. Like, yeah, I was 9. And, they hold me for that for my whole life while I'm here. They don't care if you've changed. They don't believe in change. I do. So why the fuck can't you?
Attention, all mortally challenged personnel. The Slayer is inside the facility. Please proceed with aggression.
And I'm just like, okay, can you chill the fuck out? Can you stop being such a fucking prick about everything? And, well, actually, while I'm talking about Meigs County and how shitty it is, okay, you know who you are. If you are the police officer, the racing marshal, you know who you are. If you are the racing marshal, fuck off. Stay the fuck away from our property. Why? That fucker has been harassing us for the past few months. First it was about the grass, which I understand, whatever. It was... The grass did need to be mowed at that time. It was a big deal, I guess. But the first time, it was not right. It was not the right place or the time. Well, not the time. For that. We at the time were just dealing with my grandfather, who we had to send to the hospital at that time. And instead of being considerate and being like, oh, my condolences to what's happening, basically trying to be a genuine person, he decided he would block the ambulance, right? Not only that, but he acted like he didn't block it. He was lying and being a corrupted fucking retard. And again, that is the way of Meigs County nowadays. I feel like that is the way of Meigs County. To be a law enforcement, you have to be as corrupt as possible. Go ahead, be corrupt, I don't give a fuck. In the end, I'm not the one that's getting sued. So, I'm not the one that's going to press charges either. Well, actually, I am going to be the one that does that. And if not, my mother Amy will, because she's tired of it too. So as first, about the grass and blah blah blah, I knew why he was called, because they mostly call something like that when an emergency happens, just in case. That's fine. That part is totally fine. What's not fine is basically getting in my mother Amy's, getting in her face about that when that was not the time. And basically flat out saying that she's a bad parent. Which is not cool. No police officer should ever say those things. Saying things like, if this was my son, I'd kick his ass, or whatever. Well, I'm not your son, and if you ever try to kick my ass, you'll find yourself losing a job. You'll find yourself regretting it by the next day. Hey, what's up, Dave? How's it going? Now, another thing is that after that, it was a few weeks had passed, And then he came, you know, because we mowed the grass, we did what he said, you know, so we were not disrespecting the guy. He was just disrespecting us, right? And so he came back again and said, I see you were doing this. I see you're doing what you're supposed to do, mowing lawn and whatever. Yeah, we were. Why the fuck are you here? You know, why are you getting in our face about it? And he was definitely getting in our face about it. And oh boy, he was going nuts. You know, he was saying horrible things to Amy and all these things, and I'm like, dude, get the fuck away from our property. Ah, cool. I mean, the gas station here. Yeah, but I tell ya, it's the thing about, like, in addition to that, recently, it was like a couple days ago, it was either yesterday or 2 days ago, you know, before we left to go to Walmart and get some grocery shopping, or doing these things, he left a note basically saying if you don't trim the bushes that were blocking the view, which they weren't, nothing was blocking the view of anything. He said that basically, yeah, so, okay, not where I'm at, okay. For some reason, I don't know why, but I thought you lived in the same area. Sorry about that. As I was saying, you know, after that, I'm like, okay, this is stopping right now. Because, and you know, again, by the way, if you, and again, you know who you are, if you are the police officer, the fucking marshal, if you are watching this video or live stream, fuck off. We are tired of you harassing us, and that's exactly what it is. It's harassment. You don't target anybody else in the village. You don't go after everybody else. And I know for a fact that there were people that had grass taller than ours, and you didn't say a damn thing to them. Also, this is not directed to you, Dave, but this is just, I'm just venting right now, I guess you could say. I'm just, you know, doing, you know, a live stream, just talking about updates and talking about things that have happened in my life that I'm just like, whatever, you know. But, you know, and I really do hope that the marshal does see this video or live stream, you know, because this will definitely stay uploaded regardless of how much hate I may or may not get. I don't care about hate at this point. You know, I really do hope that the marshal does see this. So you know how bad you fucked up. If any more harassment comes in, if you harass us one more time, if you blame us or give us a fine about the damn grass or the bushes or whatever, we will press charges on you for harassment, and we will make sure you lose your job. Because it's not cool to harass people at all. You should not be harassing people that didn't do anything wrong. You shouldn't be getting in people's faces when they don't deserve to, you know, get shit. I mean, we did what you wanted. We mowed the grass. We fucking made the grass shorter. And we were working on it. And you have to be a complete total fucking dumbass, show your ugly mug around here, trying to act like that we didn't do what you said. No, we did exactly what you said. And the fact that you lied about so many things. And just like with the Meigs County Sheriff's Department, I can get you a loan for a lot of bullshit. You know, I can already, you know, for corruption, I can get you for lying, I can get you for so many, I mean, because it's not just me that he's not really going after me as much as my mother Amy, but, you know, he's still, it's directed toward the both of us, but, you know, because, I mean, yeah. And also, you have no respect for human life. I mean, you saw that, you know, my grandfather was going to the hospital. You saw that there was an emergency. You saw what was happening. And you have the audacity, you have the balls to bitch about the damn grass. You have the fucking audacity to fucking harass us. When that was not the place, or the time. Well, again, it was the place, but not the time. We were dealing with something way more important. The grass, I don't care how our fucking property looks. I don't care if our fucking house looks like a goddamn jungle. I don't give a shit. You know, if something that is extremely, you know, if something that is extremely important pops up, I will stop what I'm doing. Like, if my grandfather was still alive today, I mean, he died a couple days later after that. You know, if my grandfather was still alive and if we had to take him to the hospital today or whatever, if we had to do certain things, you know, or even if he died, I'm stopping what I'm doing. I'm gonna stop what I'm doing, you know, no matter how important you think it is. Grass, you know, whatever. I'll stop what I'm doing, and I will be there to support people that need it.
All cultist
now, do you need support? No.
The priest must
I don't think anybody in their right mind here in Meigs County would support you. And again, most people here fucking smoke crack, and that's not right in general, but, I mean, still. I mean, you know, anybody that had an actual brain would not support you because you're harassing us for no reason. Like, we do absolutely nothing wrong, and you go after us all piss and vinegar. And I'm like, I mean, it's your job. It's your job and potentially your life that'll be on the line. Because you may spend the rest of your life in fucking prison. Because you're a complete dildo wagon, fuck-faced, asshole-licking, shit-sacking, asshole fuckery, bitch-slapping, tit-wrangling, fuck-shitting, bitch of a bad fucking shithole. And oh, I'm only getting started with the insults toward this guy. And I mean, like I said before, I don't care if he sees this fucking live stream. If the fucking marshal, I really do hope he sees it. Because I want him to know we are not fucking around. Any more harassment from this guy will be met with fucking force. It will be met with, maybe some lawsuits. Well, alright, we can get some fucking money. I mean, we may not get much money, because this is fucking Meigs County, but we can still get something. Maybe. Money. Oh, gaming PCs. Live streaming up the ass! Woohoo! Oh, interesting. Can you stop? No, fuck you, you stupid. No, hey, lost souls. Lost souls! Can you stop it? Hey, imp! Haha, you fucking lost your asshole. Anyways, yeah. So then after that whole thing, like, and some people are suggesting that, you know, we move. I want to move. I want to leave this area. And I say it seems like every video, I know, but it's true. I mean, when you live in an area as shitty as this, where there's no jobs, everybody knows who you are, they accuse you of blah blah blah. Yeah. But, like, I mean, there's so much wrong with this area. And, you know, a lot of people are saying, well, just leave. I can't exactly do that because I don't have any money. And you can hit me with the whole, get a job. You are fucking hilarious. You think someone like me can get a job? Well, I probably could if I was desperate enough, you know. But, like, based on all the things I just said in this live stream, in general, like, you know, it's hard, if not impossible. Ha! I guess not either, apparently. Because yesterday's live stream, as I mentioned this whole at the beginning, Dayton. We can go to Dayton. And you can work at Target. Although, I have a better idea. We can go to Duluth, Minnesota. And you want to know what's going on over there? DJ motherfucking shit-sucking Judson. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm calling you out, DJ. You asshole. Oh! Nah, I'm just fucking around. But yeah, I mean, I do want to go back to Dayton. Like, I've always wanted to go back there, because, I mean, there is a lot more... Yeah. I mean, because if, you know... Well, I fucked that up! Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. But, like, if we move back to Dayton, first off, I'll be much closer to my cat. I can actually see her again a lot more often. That's a plus. I can potentially actually get a job, you know, because there'll be a lot more opportunities there. You know, it's not just gonna be Walmart, McDonald's, Wendy's, you know, that sort of thing. We will have options. You know, there are some retro video game stores I could work at. There could be Target. There are a lot of other places that we don't have around here. We do have a retro video game store around here, but it's family owned, so I couldn't get a job there because I'm not a part of that family. I mean, in a way, not like I really want to work there anyway. I mean, it's okay. It's good for the fact that it's close, but I feel like they're shady. It's like very shady business. Like overpricing certain games and doing all these other things and So I probably wouldn't want to go there, but I mean, there's a lot of other places I could work if I were to live in Dayton, and even the same with Minnesota, like Duluth. And plus, I can see DJ. I mean, so no matter where we go, one of those two would be perfect. I know you don't. I mean, you wouldn't want to go somewhere that's far. I bad enough if you're going to Dayton anyway. But you know, after that, like, I mean, I could potentially get what I want. You know, I can get a job. I mean, it's not that I don't want to get a job when I do, but I don't want the usual bullshit of working at retail. Well, yeah, Target is retail, but I wouldn't want to work somewhere like, you know, Walmart, or I wouldn't want to work at McDonald's. I don't want my first job being something like, you know, fast food or working at a gas station. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that. Yeah. I have heard so much horror stories about Walmart in itself. Like how they treat their employees, how they treat the customers, how they treat everybody, basically. And when it comes to, I mean, and you know, I know how bad GameStop is. I know the problems that GameStop is facing right now. And I have heard the horror stories about what goes on there. You know, shady business deals and whatnot. You know, overpricing certain games and whatever to make a quick buck, and pre-owned systems, you know, are not worth the same as you should be getting for them. And that's fine, you know, I mean, I don't... But at least I will be working somewhere that I have... I mean, it's not just about the video games, even though that's a big, huge part of it. Yeah. I mean, that is a problem, too. I mean, you would never be able to see James or Melissa, which, I mean... Yeah, I mean, that's another thing. I want to see... Because I don't really see much family. Like, other than just you, that's every day. But, like, when it comes to other family, I don't really see them all that much. So, that would also be a problem as well. And I highly doubt they would leave Dayton just to go to Minnesota. You know, yeah, that would be most unlikely. It could happen. I mean, by some fucking astronomical luck. But Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one, too. Yeah, I tell you, yeah. That's another thing. Like, the game store, you know, they treat people badly. I mean, they overprice things. I know GameCube games are fucking expensive. Like, from what I've seen when collecting GameCube and GameCube games, they overprice things. And, like, I could just go on Amazon or eBay, get these games cheaper, and wait a few days, maybe a week or so, depending on where it's coming from. But that's the beginning. I mean, yeah, sure, a lot of people say, oh, you know, this store is great, you know, they have all I want, PS4, PS3, Xbox, you know, Nintendo, Atari, Sega, every other fucking game system that may or may not even exist. Which they don't, actually. I've seen other places, they don't even have a fucking Dreamcast. And I actually kind of want a Dreamcast. Like a Sega Dreamcast. But, yeah, just because they have... I mean, yeah, that is cool. You know... Yeah, that's another thing, too. And if it's not some with our family, it's some with their family. You know, it's... Yeah, so even if James and Melissa wanted to go to Minnesota with us, that, you know, I mean, it's all about her family as well. Too. So, I mean, that there's a lot of problems that come with that. But yeah, as I was saying, I mean, I do love the fact that, you know, the only thing I like about the game store that we're talking about, a part of me wants to call them out. Ow! What the fuck? I'll call them out anyway. It's a place called Round 2. Video games and movies, I believe. Now, I don't have a problem with retro video game stores. I would love to work at one because I'm surrounded by retro video games. And, I mean, yeah, I could buy PS4 and shit like that, but I could also get the classics that I missed out on because I was born at the wrong time. I was born in 2000, so I grew up with the PS2 and the GameCube. I didn't grow up with the N64, the PS1, or anything like that. But as I was saying, you know, I didn't exactly... I didn't miss out on much as I love the PS1 and want an N64 and things like that. I missed out on the Sega. I didn't exactly miss out on that, because the Sega Genesis and the Atari we had... I played the Atari and the Sega Genesis back in the day. But yeah. So, I digress. I would love to work there, anywhere that has video games, retro video games, but again, the way that they overprice things, I've heard some things about how they treat people and things like that as well. But also, just because you have retro video games and you're selling them, doesn't automatically make your store good. It doesn't mean that, we should come to your store. Like, every time we go somewhere toward that area, we bypass it all the time. I've only been in there like 2 or 3 times, and I went to their tent one time in the Party in the Park, which actually should be coming up soon if it hasn't already passed, but assuming they still have it due to COVID, but I assume that they would because they already had the yard sale and blah, but, getting off topic. But, I mean, just because you have, your selling point, oh, we sell retro video games, we sell VHS, DVD, all these things, that doesn't exactly mean anything. That doesn't mean shit. I can sell my fucking... I'm never gonna do this because I'm a hardcore gamer, and that would go against everything I stand for in video game collecting, but I could sell my video games right now. I could sell my GameCube games, I could sell my GameCube and Wii and shit like that. Anybody can sell. Again, go to Amazon, eBay, go on Facebook Marketplace, go on Craigslist. There are, hell, go to other retro video game stores that are better. I mean, there's a lot of other places and a lot of other people out there that sell retro video games. They sell their collection, they sell the donations that were given to them, and all these other things. So, you know, I mean, just because, hey, we sell video games, doesn't exactly mean that's a good selling point. You have to be good to the customers, otherwise they don't want to come back. And I get it. If it's the only place, I'm sure some of these other people don't want to go there either, but it's the fact that, oh, hey, it's close by to where I live, so I mean, I'll go there and buy some video games because I have nowhere else to go. Well, where we live, there are 2 other places in just, well, last I checked, I don't know if they still have in the mall or not. There was a retro video game store in the mall in Athens, Athens, Ohio. I don't know if they still do it or not, because, yeah. Yeah, probably. I heard something about one of the people at the library say that the car show was canceled. So if the car show is canceled, or was canceled, then most likely everything else should be canceled as well. But as I was saying, you know, like, there's one place, last I checked, it's been a long while, at the mall in Athens, Ohio, that sold retro video games there. And then there's a video game store, you know, retro video game store, I think it's called Phoenix Nest Games. Shout out to these guys, by the way. I think, well, as of now, I've only been there like one time to get some GameCube games for my new, well, at the time, my new GameCube that I got from the retro video game store place, and it's a fiasco. But, you know, I mean, so far, I mean, the guy that worked there was pretty cool. You know, he's like, oh, hey, you want this game? You want that game? Sure. You know, I got Animal Crossing that day. I think I got something else, I can't remember. But I got a game or 2 from there. And so far, I think Phoenix Nest Games are, assuming that's the place, I think it's Phoenix something or other. But they, from what I experienced so far, it could change tomorrow or the next time we go there or whatever. But, you know, it could change any time. But, you know, last we went there, you know, he was a cool guy and all that, so, you know, and, like, that's how you do things. If you want a game, if you want anything, really, you know, act like you're willing to help the person. Now, this goes to, and I don't know if they still work there or not, you know, but there's a GameStop that I went to. I'm not going to say a location because I really want to keep going dumpster diving there because I found Skyrim there. And if I can find Skyrim there on the Xbox, then that's good. But, you know, we were looking for a potential game system, like, okay, you know, because we were in the market at the time for a Wii U. And, you know, I was looking at the games, you know, like you normally do, being like, okay, so, it's like, you know, as you do in a GameStop. And, you know, so my mother, Amy, was like, okay, you know, wanted to know a little bit about, you know, the Wii U. Oh, come on! I could be playing the GameCube version right now, but I'm busy playing Doom Eternal. And going back and forth and not giving a fuck. But there was this woman there that, she was I don't know. But she looked like she didn't want to help anybody at that point. I mean, and I'm like, okay, if you're not gonna help me, then, oh well. I'll just go and get my Wii U from eBay. Or Amazon, or some other GameStop, or some other place that would have, you know, the game system that I want. And, you know, it just goes to show. And I've also heard, like, I looked at the review for this specific GameStop on Facebook, and a lot of people were saying the exact same thing. The management there was shit. the last time they went to GameStop in that location, the manager was good, the people there were nice. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the reason I didn't really say that is because then again, we're not there in Goblins every day, so I guess it doesn't really matter. It's better if some other team of dumpster divers go and get the potential video games. Because, why not? Who knows? Maybe the fucking... I know he's not in the area, but what if the Speedy Diver went to that one? That'd be hilarious. Just going dumpster diving at that location, at the Gallipolis, Ohio GameStop, and then just being like, oh hey, it's Speedy Diver! Yay! I know he doesn't do face reveals, but you can tell by his voice that is who he is. And if you see him at a dumpster at GameStop recording, well, that doesn't exactly mean anything, but it kind of narrows it down. But, you know, I mean, that would be cool though. But, yeah, I mean, we just wanted information on a Wii U at that time. I still want a Wii U. Then again, I want every game system, even if I already have it. I can never have too many Xbox 360s. I can never have too many GameCubes or Wiis. I mean, what if, like, 6 or 7 years down the line, or even more, what if my Wii decides to stop working again? Ha 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 ha! I have a backup, and I got a backup of a backup, and then a backup of that backup, that is a backup of another backup. Oh, backups. But you know, I mean, some game systems you can get pretty cheap, like GameCube and Wii. The games, though, are another story. I mean, Wii you can get pretty cheap games, but there's a lot of shovelware, shovelware titles. And I'm like, why? Why do these games exist? Why do they exist? I should yell at Markiplier. Hey, Markiplier! Why in the fuck are there so many Nintendo Wii shovelware games? I know you're not watching this at any point in time, but it's a possibility. The chances are so fucking small, but it could still happen. Also, Fluttershy said Mew. There. I said it, because I don't care. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, it all just goes down to how you are treated. If an employee or manager treats you like absolute ass, well, let me tell you about cheese puffs. They're good. But yeah, I mean, it's a thing that I think, like, some people don't understand. Like, I mean, I get it. You may not have a lot of options. Like, where we live, we don't have hardly anything. We have a Pal's Local Food Fair, which is a grocery store that's, well, local. I don't know if you guys and gals have it where you are, or if it's just us, you know, a more local area. But we also just have a Walmart. Everywhere you go, it's fucking Walmart. You have, the one in Mason, West Virginia. You got the one in Athens. You have the one in Gallipolis, which, out of the three, I've heard that is the worst. They basically treated Amy as if she was doing drugs. As she was buying some, her medications to fucking sell that shit, or to make meth, and do all these things. Well, just because we're from Meigs County doesn't mean shit. Alright? We are probably the only, well, not really normal, but like, we are the only fucking people here, I think, that don't actually do any drugs. No meth, no heroin, no cocaine, no weed. Although, let's be real here, I would actually kind of like to try weed at some point. I mean, because I've heard a lot of things that it helps a lot of things. I mean, I have no problems, with me that would cause that. But, I mean, there have been, like, it's hard to explain shit. Meh. But it's, like, marijuana, there have been no cases of death. And if there were and are, they are so minimal that it cannot be linked or traced to marijuana, first thing. And secondly, marijuana does a lot of good for people. Thirdly, a lot of marijuana seems to be legal. Like, we're seeing more and more states and counties and other things legalizing marijuana. So, I guess where we are, hemp is technically legal because, in a way, marijuana is, again, technically, because they can't, I guess, tell the difference. But, I mean, I can smoke if I want to. No, I'm just, I would, actually. Like, no doubt. But, that would be it. And, like, after that, like, we don't do a lot of drugs. Like, I mean, well, if we do, it'd be marijuana. That would be it. Like, everything else, no. You know, we are clean. I mean, I have had a few sips of alcohol here and there. And on occasion, Amy drinks. But that's it. I guess it could be a drug. Yeah. That was not the case. Yeah. Woo! So yeah. We only went there one time after that. I think it was after that. I'm not sure. It was a while ago, so I can't remember. But we had to go to the bank there because GameStop at Gallup. This is when Gallup was still good at GameStop, and this is also back when they had GameCube games, so you can tell it was a long-ass while ago, because they stopped carrying that shit years ago. You know, they stopped carrying Game Boy and GameCube games, which is sad. I understand, you know, you got a small area, it can only fit the hottest titles, but, and I also understand that there's a lot of retro game stores around here, and in general, but why not sell a very small selection of, like, GameCube or Game Boy Advance? I know they do it, yeah, I mean, they basically are. Yeah, like I said, rare occasion that you do drink, but, and you still haven't had your fucking margarita yet. God damn it. COVID. I blame COVID. This is all COVID's fault, you know. Because COVID happened, and lack of money, we can't go places at the time, and Cinco de Mayo fell either on the same day or pretty close to Amy's birthday, which is May 10th. And Margarita, she didn't have that. God, fuck COVID. It's like a penis in a shoe, you know, it's weird. It's bullshit. But I digress. So, I mean, this was a while ago, so, I mean, we had to go to the bank, which was located in the Gallipolis Walmart, because it was basically like a mall. You had, like, a Subway or something like that. They had, it was a Walmart, but it was also like a mall, because it had Subway or some other food place, and they had a bunch of other places, like a bank or eyewear where you can get glasses and other things like that. And we had to go to the bank there because GameStop at that time, and probably, I mean, I don't think anybody really does, they don't want to count all the money that I had. I had, like, and this is the most amount I've had probably ever, if not in a long-ass while. But I had, like, $70-something. And guess how much I fucking spent of that money? The majority of it. I don't think I had the exact amount of money. Actually, I don't think I spent everything that I had. But I spent, like, the majority of it on, I think, GameCube games at the time. Yes. If GameStop still did that shit, and if I had a lot of money, which I'm hoping that this election season I can actually sit down and watch people vote, because they're doing a thing where we are, where if you watch people vote, yeah, this is weird, but you get like $151.50. Yeah. But guess who's buying a bunch of PS4 games? I'm buying Call of Duty. I'm definitely gonna get the yeah. I'm gonna get Black Ops 4. Black Ops! Oh god, the fucking voice crack. Oh shit in hell. Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, because I want to get, and I also probably just want to pre-order. Yeah, I don't blame them. Yeah, I don't want to blame GameStop for that either. I mean, hell, I wouldn't want to fucking deal with that either. If someone, I know what that was like. At one point I went to Dollar General. I had a whole bunch of pennies with me. That's all I had. The bank was closed. I wanted to buy something. I forgot what it was, like a bag of chips or whatever the fuck. And the cashier at that time was like, woo! Got so fucking annoyed with me. Like, she didn't say anything, but you could definitely tell that she was annoyed. Yeah. Yeah, but it's like, I went to Dollar General, this was a year or two ago, I think, and I had a bunch of pennies. I mean, as I said, you could definitely tell that she did not want to put up with this. She didn't say anything or do anything except count the change, but she's like, why? Oh, that's what you get. Yeah, that's big if. But I hope they still need someone. If they hire me, I can get a lot of money, which I'm really hoping for. But if not, I'll find some other way to make money. I was actually thinking about selling my Pokemon cards, because I don't really... they're just, like, stuck in a box somewhere. I'm just like... What? Like, I have 2 ice cream buckets that are full of, like, Pokemon cards. And well, fuck you too! Cultist base! How dare you tell me I have 0 event XP? That's it. That's it. I'm gonna fucking throw Fluttershy at the screen. No. Brother, sit. I am sitting! Oh, jeez. But yeah, as I was saying, you know, like, yeah. I was thinking, like, maybe I could sell my Pokemon cards, like, 25 cents for, either 25 or 50 cents for, commons, and uncommons will probably be, like, $1. I have a lot of uncommons, so if I play my cards right, trading card joke, I'm selling my cards. That was hilarious! Now I'm just fucking around, but yeah. But if I play my cards right, then maybe I can get a lot of profit. I just gotta find the right place to do it. I don't know where. I don't know what time. Because I don't want to sit there at a yard sale for like several hours for nothing to happen. Like, yeah, it'll be a problem, I think, trying to figure that out. And I think, like, if I really want to get money fast, that's something I'll have to do, is like sell my cards. I don't want to sell them on Amazon or eBay because, first off, they take some of your profit that you make, if you make any at all. And then, after that, you know, you don't get nearly as much as you know. So that way, if I get a yard sale done, I'll get to keep all the profit. Well, most of it, unless I have to do change and shit like that. But even so, unless I say, I hope I come across someone that's like, keep the change. You know, like, okay. But yeah, there's not that much honest people here, I don't think, that would do that. Hopefully they prove me wrong if I ever do decide to do that. But I think that... Yes, I noticed that, human. Or whatever the fuck you are, you may not be human. I don't know what you are. Human, not human. It doesn't make a difference. I know I'm a cat. There you go. I am a cat. I mew, and I mew. All I do is mew. And annoy people. And other cat things that cats do. Eat, sleep, meow, repeat. mute. And yeah, they are a lot of work. But if I can get it done at some point in my life, I don't even know if I'll actually do it or not. I've been debating that for a while. Like, should I sell my cards? I mean, they're just here for just whatever. I'm not going to sell my rare cards, like my legendaries or my Charizards or anything like that, or even my Pikachus and Eevees, so don't even bother asking for those. But, like, if anybody, I guess, wants me to sell my cards, I guess I could. I gotta find some way to make a lot of money without actually getting a job, because getting a job, yeah. Yeah. No. But yeah, I think that, I mean, I could just, no. Wait, could I? Wait. Nah. Yeah! I annoy people and I meow at them because I like to meow at people. Hey, someone tells me something I don't like. Mew! There. Yeah, I fucking mewed. Yeah, that's right. I mewed. And my chair is moving because I'm pushing on it. Oh, fuck you, chair. Beat the shit out of your fucking penis. But let me tell you something about penises. I have one. But that's beside the point. And I'm just going all over the fucking place in this live stream. It was meant to be like a quick live stream, but it just turned out to be fucking huge. But yeah, I was thinking potentially do a. I mean, I have Twitch. I think, I'm not positive, but I think I have Twitch enabled on the PS4, so maybe I could do that. I'm not gonna be doing it for profit, but I'd love to. But I mean, I'm gonna be just starting out, so I don't expect shit from Twitch, you know. Hell, I don't think anybody's gonna show up, but that's what you get when you fucking do things on the internet. And after you do the shit on the internet, you just do more shit on the internet. Maybe I can do porn. Nah, fuck it. I mean, like, I'm the kind of guy, and this might actually be a bad thing, but I don't care. Like, but I'm the kind of guy that wants to. Uh-oh! Well, let me tell you something about senpais. If you notice them, then, I don't know. But yeah, I was thinking, like, I'm the kind of guy that wants to make money as fast as possible, you know, without doing too much work. And there are very, very few, if any, things that do that. Like, yes, I do know yard sales are a lot of work, but if you get the right business, if you get the right people showing up, if you got, hey, porn is good. You jack off to it. And then everything explodes in white. But anyways, actually, that'd be interesting to see someone jizz that much that they cover their entire fucking room in white. They'd be dead because of scientific reasons. But yeah, like, if I were to do trading card selling, then, I mean, if I can get the right person at the right time, right business idea, well, not really business, but, like, if I can do it properly, I think that might be my best bet. But how am I going to get more cards? Well, to kind of do the whole eBay thing, or online thing, where it's like, you buy a card for like 25 cents or 50 or whatever, and then you sell that somewhere else. Like, you get the card from Amazon or eBay, and then you sell it for more. People have been doing that for ages on the internet. And I'm like, hey, I'm trying to get money. That is just a Pokemon card, so I don't think... Well, actually, no, I don't think anybody cares about Pokemon around here. Or trading card collecting. Or anything. I mean, this whole area is basically nothing but wannabe gang members, wannabe rap artists, and fucking hillbilly redneck people. So, pretty much nobody that likes Pokemon. And if they do, it's not to the extent that they'll go to some yard sale just to look for cards. It's the same thing with video games. Everybody around here that plays, well, almost everybody, all they ever play is Xbox. Xbox 360, Xbox One, and when the new Xbox comes out, whenever that will be, they'll be getting that Xbox, you know? They don't care about PlayStation. They don't care about Nintendo, which, I mean, I'm not that kind of person. You know, I'm not like, oh, I am loyal to Xbox and only Xbox. No. I'm loyal to all brands. Atari, Sega, Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, you name it. Any game system I want, I will own at some point, maybe. But yeah, mostly I want to make a lot of money so I can buy a gaming PC, and then after that I can do a lot more streaming, I can do a lot more content. If I get a gaming PC, then I have a whole library of games on Steam alone that I could probably do for a while on this channel. But if you also take into consideration the fact that you can emulate, play all the Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games out there, all the GameCube games and the Wii games and Atari, I could do a live stream of me just playing nothing but Atari. All the Atari 2600 games in one live stream. I will probably die because, I mean, as much as I love the Atari, like, playing so much PlayStation and GameCube and, you know, things with actual graphics that are not fucking pixels and shit, I think maybe that would get boring. Again, like I said, I love Atari. Like, I'll play E.T., I'll play Defender, I'll play whatever all the games are on the Atari 2600, and then and all that, but, you know, after a while, the live stream will probably be more like, can I stay awake playing all these Atari games? Because, and not because I'd be tired after that, I might, but it'd be more so because, it's not, again, not that they're boring, but we've come such a long way since the 2600 that I'd rather do a live stream of, like, nothing but NES, you know, or nothing but Sega Genesis or whatever, because there's a lot of fucking games on those. And even with just the homebrew section on the Atari, that's, ooh, the modding community for that is intense. But if I got a gaming PC with a lot of processors and shit, I can expand. I have seen and heard there are emulators for the PS3 and Xbox, well, not really Xbox 360, but PS3. So if that is the case, I have access to all the PS3 games as well. So my content will never run out of juice to pull out, you know. And in addition to that, I think there's also PC gaming. Which, yeah, I mean, Steam. But even without Steam, if you didn't even have Steam at all, if Steam was never even a concept, didn't even exist, you still have the physical copies of the games you can get. And then there's a lot of, yeah, they're shitty, but they're free-to-play games that you can download. Like Zombie Shooter or Alien Shooter or something like that, you know, those kind of games. that are low quality, but they're still fun to play. And also, just because they're of low quality, like, they may have spelling errors up the ass, or, you know, the fucking whatever is, like, you know, that. I mean, there's still a list of, oh, hey, what's up, Sorellis? How's it going? Some random person, yeah. But anyways, yeah, just, if I ever get a gaming PC, expect that in the future. Expect a whole bunch of videos, a whole bunch of live streams. You will probably, if you're not already sick and tired of me, you will be. That's how much I'll be posting. But I'm pretty good as well. I'm just doing a live stream of Doom Eternal, which I'm thinking about just like stopping, I guess. I don't really know. I mean, I'm hungry, but at the same time, I want to keep going. And also, at the same time... Wait, where is it going with this? And I'm just fucking around. But yeah, there's... But yeah, this is just like also an update video, I guess. Actually, it turned out to be from like an update video talking about, you know, my... You know, yesterday's or last night's live stream, and all that, and it turned out to be more than that, apparently, because, and that also always happens in my videos. I'm like, oh, this video is gonna be about me talking about why social media sucks, and then like 10 seconds later, I go into a fucking tyrant over something that isn't even fucking related. I'm just like, why? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? You know? I have no idea anymore. But hey, by the way, Sorellis, I will be doing some more videos in the future. Like, normal videos and live streams. I'll probably be doing... Actually, I think tomorrow, I will be playing a game I've never played before. I've had this game pretty much, or actually even slightly before I got the PS4. Where is it? Where is it? I played that one. I played that one. Just Cause... Is it going to be Just Cause 3 or 4? That I'm thinking about playing tomorrow. So stay tuned for that if you want to see some live stream. I'm also going to be doing some Fallout 4 in the future. And some more Doom Eternal, obviously. So I want to get myself ready for Ancient Gods Part 1 when that comes out next month. But also add the Slayer collection so I can play Doom 1, 2, 3, and 2016. I have a lot of games I can already choose from. So, I play a wide variety of video games. But at the same time, I wonder if I should actually do a live stream for my Twitch. Like, if my Twitch is actually good, like, if it's ready to activate and whatnot, and ready to live stream, I wonder if I can live stream today. I can, or, you know, tonight, but do I feel like it, though, after I just did a live stream of Doom? I don't know, I mean, maybe I'll do a live stream of Doom Eternal, maybe in the morning or afternoon on Twitch, if my Twitch actually allows it. Like, if I can, you know, do that on Twitch. Which, my Twitch is the exact same thing as my YouTube. So, basically just go on to NekoFluttershy. Basically, twitch.tv, however you find your users, just basically type in NekoFluttershy Twitch, or just, if you're on Twitch, type in NekoFluttershy and you'll find me most likely. I may not pop up automatically. Well, I probably might, because I might be the only NekoFluttershy. Unless there's a copycat. DJ! DJ! Are you trying to impersonate me? Are you trying to be the next NekoFluttershy? Well, fuck you too. I'm just fucking around, but yeah. I mean, I think it should be pretty easy to find me on Twitch. That goes for anybody out there. if you see me on Twitch, whether I'm doing a live stream or not, just, you know, give me a follow. And if you like, subscribe as well. Because, I mean, subscribing on Twitch is different than on YouTube. YouTube is free to subscribe, but if you want to subscribe to your favorite content creator on Twitch, you have to pay. But if you do want to pay, just do a small amount. Do whatever amount you want. I don't really care. I mean, I'll be thankful no matter what. But yeah. So keep that in mind. But also, like, just your support will be enough. So whenever I do Twitch, maybe tomorrow, I want to make sure I get. I want to make sure that my Twitch is okay, and I want to make sure everything is good before I do Twitch. So it's entirely possible that I might do something on there tomorrow. And maybe I'll do something before that. I want to see how the bandwidth is and how the internet will react to me doing Twitch. If the internet will react any different to me doing Twitch before tomorrow, or different from YouTube. So yeah. Well, anyways, guys and gals, that's it for this video / live stream. If you like this live stream / video, give this live stream / video a like. If not, that's fine too. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the whole damn thing, and don't forget to subscribe. Well, fuck you too. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon down below to get notified of my future uploads and live streams and whatever the fuck else that I do. Also, I got something important that is good. This is the big friendship gun. It shoots friendship. So yeah. Anyways. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon down below to get notified of my future uploads and live streams. And whatever the fuck else that I do. And as always, I will see you all. I'm just shooting at nothing here because I don't care. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, people. Shit. Fuck. I fucked that up. Peace out, people. And bro hoof. Alright? Mew. Mew, mew. Mew, mew. Mew, mew. Mew, 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 mew. I'm just a Neko and I mew. Mew.